What's going on, everybody? As always, it's a blessing to be here, and welcome to Your Exchange. I'm Crypto E, and shout out to everyone that's tuning in to view this video. As you guys can already tell by the title of this video, this is what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Bitcoin will go to 10,000 if this happens, and this is the topic of this video. We'll discuss with a technical analysis aspect. We'll also take a look at a quick news and article about what the Bitcoin whale MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor said about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which might make you a little upset if you only believe in altcoins. You know, Bitcoin Maxi's over here trying to take over the world, but that's not going to happen because Bitcoin is not scalable. But by that being said, guys, let's have a little laugh while we view this video, and let's just get straight to this video. First things first, as always, we're taking a look at the market cap. The market cap of the whole cryptocurrency market cap is currently at $944 billion, 75 billion for the 24-hour volume. Dominance, Bitcoin, Ethereum hanging around the same thing. Ethereum gas fee 63 Gwei. So first we're taking a look at the number one cryptocurrency with the market cap of $411 billion. It lost over $600 billion in just a couple days and a week. Current price is 21,501, up 4.6%, 24-hour period, and down 3.67%. And circulating supply of Bitcoin is rapidly filling fast. It's kind of funny to say rapidly because at these prices, not a lot of people are going to buy Bitcoin. You know, the people that are not going to buy Bitcoin are the ones that won't succeed. But that's just my thoughts. At the end of the day, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I present you guys with the truth and the facts. You make the final decision. You make the final call at the end of the day. So taking a look at the article, Bitcoin whale and maximalist Michael Saylor urges governments to step in and regulate crypto's parade of horribles. So we'll just take a look at the first thing he said, which is argues that over 19,000 cryptocurrencies as listed on the CoinMarketCap website and digital tokens in circulating must be viewed as unregistered securities. And these are his words. He said they should be viewed as unregistered securities. Okay, so what happens when it comes to the likes of Bitcoin? That cannot be likened to the hard commodity like Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin is a commodity in your eyes. When you put money in something, you would want to do whatever you can, and you would want to label it as whatever you want to, just so you can make profit at the end of the day. And this just allegedly was going on. So speaking in a webcast with Northern founder Svev Henrik, Taylor said Bitcoin will be caught in the crossfire of a collapsing crypto market, and since it often served as collateral on margin loans for less proven tokens, he added mainstream financial institutions often won't touch it as an asset like Bitcoin because, quote, of the slime that it gets into to the asset class from all the unregistered securities, end quote. So I will agree with him to a certain extent, probably 2% of agreement with Michael Saylor about what he said. He said the rest 19,000 cryptocurrencies are all securities which are unregistered securities. So again, what I said 2% is because there are most cryptocurrencies that look and that operate like a security, but minimum, not the ones that are probably in the top 10. And that's just a fact. Like at minimum, you know, if we're taking a look at it from the minimum standpoint, at least the top 10 are not securities. And we can go on to probably the top 50, top 100. But maybe the ones in the top, maybe the ones in the back 19,000, 18,000, 17,000 are probably securities or unregistered securities in this case. But the likes of Bitcoin, the likes of Ethereum, the likes of Cardano, the likes of XRP, and the likes of Solana, and all these cryptocurrencies that are performing well, not just because of their performance, but because of what they do as the core business foundation, they are not securities. And this is just what he said. And the president of El Salvador stated saying this on June 18th. He said, I see that some people are worried or anxious about the price of Bitcoin in the market. And you know that he's been buying up Bitcoin even when it went higher and even when it dipped down. He said, my advice, quote, stop looking at the graph and enjoy life. If they invested in Bitcoin, their investment is safe and its value will grow tremendously after the bear market. Patience is key. And this is what Nayib Bukele said, the president of El Salvador. And we'll get into the technical analysis, but let me just show you guys again what Saylor said. Saylor himself is hurting at his company, borrowed over $205 million in March of this year, 2022, to buy more Bitcoin, pleading part of his existence holding as securities, and fears emerged last month that Silvergate Bank would determine further proof that his company was credit worthy. So by that being said, will Michael Saylor sell Bitcoin if it goes below a certain digit, like probably 15,000? Because he bought it at minimum, I believe, 25,000-30,000, if I'm not mistaken. So will he be forced to sell to at least pay back what he owes to the bank, over $200 million or $205 million? And he has been borrowing more and more just to put money into Bitcoin. So how will that payment system work out with the banks? And maybe the banks are demanding their money now because they're seeing the Bitcoin price fall. So will he be selling more of his Bitcoin shares and hurting the whole cryptocurrency as a market, or will he be holding on? That's another news for another topic as more things come out to light from his perspective and his whole Bitcoin stand. But as we've seen Michael Saylor stand in Bitcoin and what he had to talk about it, also the El Salvador's president, what he said about it, this is the reason why I believe Bitcoin will go to 10,000 if this happens. As the previous trends of Bitcoin, even the 2018 bull market that happened, it retraced back 83.67%. We're not even counting the further uptrends or, bull trends that Bitcoin had, which is always, when I say Bitcoin in these bull markets, just think of all the other cryptocurrencies because they follow the trend. And then again on 2020, when it had the bull run up, it retraced back 72.20%. So I'm just back testing this and seeing what happened in the past is definitely going to happen in the future. And we could see it currently now is down 83.72%. You guys can see it 83.72%. And even if we draw it here on the previous time of 2021 on April 12th, when it went all the way up to 65,000, it retraced back to 55%. But then it went back up because there was a strong support at 28,000. But nonetheless, what we're taking a look at now is all these three big major runs that Bitcoin had, and from all the way to the top to the bottom, which is around 10,417, is 83.72%. So I'm not saying it has to come all the way down to 83% as the first one in 2020 or 2018, but in 2020 it went down to 72.20%. So within that range, Bitcoin will fall, and I will be extremely shocked if Bitcoin goes below this digit of 10,417, which I highly doubt that it even might come down there, but I see a plausible evidence that it might because of the previous trends of Bitcoin, the 1, the 2, the 3, and all the previous trends and bull runs of Bitcoin has came down a minimum of 70% withdrawal or drawdown, and all the way down to 83-84%. So this is the reason why I'm making this video, to tell you guys that Bitcoin will drop to 10,000 if these things occur. If this is what has been happening in the past, will Bitcoin follow its trend or make a new trend, which is just find the strong support around 20,000, even though there's only support around 19,000, which will wick again when it passed below 28. I told you guys the other support is around 19,000, and it wicked that, and it's currently going back up to test the 200 EMA around the level of 22,469. So as we are on the weekly time frame, this is a determining factor to see if Bitcoin can withstand the pressure of the selling orders. We can see the volume is not very high as well, but let's go to the daily time frame and see what the volume is looking like. Okay, the volume was pretty high before, and as you guys can see, when it came all the way down to 25,000, the volume of the sell orders was very high, and then when it came down to 20,000, the volume of the sell orders was very high, and then when it went back up to 22,000, almost 22,863, the volume was pretty high, and now it's currently volume is consolidating, looking very good. When the volume is like this, it's kind of good, so we can see the price consolidating for a while to see if it can go up or it can go down, and we have more time to make choices while we're seeing the prices in these places. By that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. I'm Crypto E with Your Exchange. If you guys are new to this channel, if you enjoyed any part of this video and found it useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel with the bell notification, and I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless. Peace out.